Hello semuanya. Selamat datang di live stream MD19. Di live stream MD19 kali ini seperti biasa ya teman-teman, di depan teman-teman sudah ada Adventuri di mana kita akan melanjutkan story dari Adventuri. Dari layarnya sendiri teman-teman bisa melihat ya, kayak ada gloomy gitu. Nah, kenapa bisa kayak gini? Kita sedikit flashback ya di live sebelumnya, ceritanya kayak apa. Ya singkatnya intinya kita sebagai Adventuri bisa dibilang dihukum sama Sunday untuk selama 17 jam untuk mencari siapa dalang dibalik pembunuhan, 2 kali pembunuhan berarti dari Firefly sama Robin, yaitu adiknya si Sunday. Nah kita ditugasin nih sama si bukan ditugasin sih, dihukum sama Sunday lewat harmoni. Nah, kenapa kita bisa dihukum? Karena kita berbohong ya teman-teman, di mana si Adventuri ini membawa batu landasan ya, sebutannya batu landasan, di mana batunya itu dalamnya ada emanator preservation. Nah, si Adventuri berbohong. Ternyata ya batu yang dibawa itu dari 24 GR. Halo, hai juga. Batu itu ternyata punyanya si Topaz ya, sengaja ditukar sama si Adventuri. Dan batunya si Adventuri itu sengaja ditaruh di tempat tas yang mungkin kalau Sunday nggak kerja sama Dr. Resio ya, mungkin bakal dianggap itu cuma tas biasa gitu. Padahal di situ batu aslinya si Adventuri, di sana dia taruhnya. Tadi 24 KR, I love you, but can you speak English? Yes, of course I can speak English, but my English not very good ya. Welcome to my streaming. In my streaming now, we are continue story of Honkai Star Rail. If you play it, so welcome. And now we are continue it. We must ask about the murder of Firefly and Robin. Let's ask.
Would you be willing to support my performance? And
Maybe
keep the
they
song
knew.
of beauty alive in the cosmos?
Love you too, by the way. 24 GR. Maukah kamu mendukung pertunjukanku dan menjaga Song of Beauty? Tetap oke.
Wow.
Oh, ini kayak nyongkok ya dia ya.
But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Ya, karena because I want more information about murder of Firefly and
you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
Robin.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
Okay, of course.
Sure thing. By the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Death?
Oh, test.
That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Paniconi.
Story
As you
of
know, the
Paniconi.
more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. Maybe you could help me out.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up.
Wow.
It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family after all.
Thank you.
Someone sleep
This
and
will
cannot
make for a very
wake up?
juicy headline. May
because
they protect us.
maybe someone
Unexplained coma.
paralyzed. I don't know.
That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end.
Oke.
I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
Harmoni. Saman book. Rainbow book. Hello, mister.
The world has truly lost its way.
Pasti bingung dia.
You wait.
Tiba-tiba kasih
This is some sort of
permata dong.
prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right?
Aduh, dikira Mr. Beast apa ya?
You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's
Fearless
ever thought
about
of
that.
that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Oh, what a disappointment. The effects
Okay.
are awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. The sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the memory zone meme.
Nah ya,
But buildings
cacing
and
besar
lights,
Alaska.
I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
Kotak. More box, more happy. Thank you.
A sip of liquor, a blissful reprieve, to drown 1,000 sorrows. Let worries leave. Oh? You're giving these gems to me? Didn't
Yoi,
expect to meet
Ambil,
such
ambil,
a
ambil.
generous soul in this place.
gue cuma butuh informasi.
Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have soul
Mabok
glad,
dia,
that's enough.
sober,
This is just a
This
dream
guy.
after all.
sober.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
Oh. Maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the devil of Soul Glad.
The devil of
Oh,
Soul
so
Glad?
glad.
Yeah.
Udah laut, leher
It's a
panjang.
seahorse
Jangan-jangan
with a long
cacing
neck.
besar Alaska juga.
They say it loves to appear to drunk people. Especially...
Yeah.
Mana lagi kita?
Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Tuh, kepala penjaga Bloodhound.
Take care, my friend.
Head of
If you
Security
ever find
Bloodhound.
yourself in danger,
Bloodhound
remember
Head
that
of
the
Security.
hounds are always ready to help.
Tenang, gue bukan mau nyogok lu, gue cuma mau cari informasi aja, tapi juga nyogok sih itu caranya.
You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to.
All right then. If you ever need help,
Pertanyaan
don't
dia bisa lihat
hesitate
muka
to reach
kita yang
out
lagi pucat
to
ya,
us
gara-gara
hounds.
pengaruh harmoni. Tapi kita
Well,
jangan sampai ketahuan.
Actually, I do
Kita
need a
juga butuh
favor.
informasi. Kalau mereka tahu, aduh udah
As the
gawat.
most outstanding hound in Penacony, have you come across any
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
All right. Good luck with... what was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC.
Iyalah, tidak segampang itu. Wah, ada yang di sini. Waduh, masa bocil gambler, woi nggak boleh. It's so naughty. Don't gambler, you know. You are underage
You want to talk to me?
or not?
Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay? Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
Pangeran Cinderella.
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
Ah, another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
Okay.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid.
Urban
I
legend.
thought about it, and she had a point.
Maybe it's
Reporting
real,
on
not
stuff like
a
blowing out
urban
birthday
legend.
candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point.
Aduh, sabar Aventuri, tahan. Hold back, Aventuri, hold. Wait a minute, teman-teman. Gue mau melakukan magic, teman-teman. Bentar ya. Mau magic dulu. Mikrofon. Lighting. Penasaran. Coba ya. Bisa hilang nggak ini mic-nya? Solid. Hijau. Bukan. Mau yang hijau banget. Mau hilangin mic-nya. Bentar ya. Ya, hilang. Disappear. Nah ya teman-teman. Wait a moment. I have an idea. Disappear. Coba. Wait a minute. Carinya gimana ya? Bukan. Bentar ya teman-teman. Ya hilang. Lagi iseng bentar ya teman-teman. Dilapin lagi hilang nggak? Paham. Okay, this is good. Tick, 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 tick. My mic disappear because of green screen. This is good. Yeah, this is good. Okay, let's continue. Cepat nih. Cepat. Tarik. Ulap. Wah. Burung bandel. Tahti bird.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me. Is this a gift for me?
Yes.
Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
No.
Yes, it's for you.
Is this for real?
Want more
Someone is actually
information
giving me a gift.
about that?
Not for my parents, but for me.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
It's not free.
I knew it.
Hahaha.
What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my...
Oh no.
Neither. I
Skin.
just wanted to know if you've ever heard about death
Death.
in the dreamscape.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams. He's an Intellitron, so his
Intellitron.
dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
How ironic.
Stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right? The devil of Soulglad, dangers in the dream, and nightmare ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family. Well, I've collected a bunch of
CIN per
rumors,
me.
but
Halo,
no
hello
useful
juga.
clues.
Hello.
The gems in my bag
Welcome
are
to my
running low.
stream. Selamat datang di stream MD19. Hope you are enjoy. Semoga kamu enjoy ya. Aduh, kenapa dia?
Remember what I
Adventure.
said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Wow, sparkle.
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere.
Aduh. Wait a moment. Yes, better. Better.
Is
Ah.
the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
It's
Sparkle.
you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
Oh, kayaknya sengaja. Family itu sengaja menyewa mungkin ya, menyewa si Sparkle buat merubah wujud menjadi Robin KW. Tapi supaya penduduk-penduduk di alam mimpi Penacony percaya kalau Robin itu belum mati atau sengaja ditutup-tutupin oleh family. Kematiannya Robin.
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Yes.
Because I'm getting closer to the truth.
Right.
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool?
Untuk apa pembagian oleh-oleh?
All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Aja mancing
Why should
keluar
I
si
help you?
ini.
Don't you
Suaka.
want to see Penacony descend into chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm
He's
afraid you'll never find him again.
cowok.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly.
Disindir.
I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button.
Apalagi
And I
nih?
have one just like it.
Penghancur 2 arah.
When either of
Tombol.
us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony
Kalau
will go
salah
up
satu
in
kita
smoke.
memencet tombolnya, orang yang satu lagi serta super. What? Hancur meledak.
If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right?
Sudah berniat meledakkan Penacony kah?
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
Oh, deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
Ah loh.
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Iya ya, kan ada cara lain ya masuk ke dunia mimpi. Si Firefly kan bisa masuk ke dunia mimpi tanpa terlacak oleh family. Nah, itu caranya gimana?
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the
Soalnya
way,
pas
I have
MC
no
kita
plans to
nyari
search for the other
Firefly
new
nggak
friend you
ketemu
speak
tubuh
of.
aslinya.
But it's good
Karena
to
bisa
hear that
dibilang
you
si
still
Firefly
here in
masuk
Penacony.
tanpa data. Jadi kan setiap orang masuk ke dunia mimpi itu ada datanya. Nah, si Firefly tuh nggak kecatet. Nah, mungkin dia masuk dengan cara lain. Gimana caranya? Entahlah, ntar kita cari tahu ya teman-teman. Aku senang mendengar bahwa dia masih berada di Penacony. Man bisu.
I'll handle the rest myself.
Siapa
I'll
itu?
orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me.
Sick.
Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big. But sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
Wah, kembali ke masa lalu. Masa ketika Adventure sudah mulai remaja sepertinya.
Number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm.
Ditangkap kah?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence. I didn't give you
Diperdagangkan
permission
manusia
to
apa
speak.
gimana? Kan bener,
Sigonian hound.
diperjualbelikan.
The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day.
Orang yang berbaju hitam itu tidak banyak bicara, jadi aku tidak tahu apa yang kamu telah lakukan untuk menyelamatkan dirimu sendiri dari pembantaian saat itu.
But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we
Understand?
clear?
Are we clear?
Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves.
Waduh.
Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Waduh.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good, and that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now, and don't let your master down.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay?
Huh. You really want to know?
60
Well,
tanba.
it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba.
Waduh.
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
Waduh. Woi, kita balik ke MC kita lagi.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Gallagher.
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Coba.
I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry. This bar offers a
Apalagi
wide
nih?
variety of
Bar.
drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval.
Yes, Serval.
Who's Serval? Will you introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops. She...
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Nah, iya juga.
Dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck. So don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes.
Cari sesuatu bahan. Bahan apa emang? Mana bahan? Kotak. Kotak. Aku sudah dewasa. What you mean? Kotak lagi. Kotak nambah wah. Apa lagi? Oh, gue dengar suara burung. Oh, ini. Kemana Anda? Gunung rakus minum. Pantes ketemunya di ini tempat shaker. Gue melihat kotak lagi, suara kotak.
It's so glad. But let's give it a shake.
Mungkin ada yang bawanya ke sini.
That's possible. Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar?
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else.
Iya sih, harus tampil beda teman-teman.
You're right.
Ada yang rusak nih jamnya. Kita perbaiki dulu jamnya. Tempatnya di sini. Yap. Harus nyebrang ke situ. Oh, ini dulu berarti. Oh, ngomong. Hah? Ini bisa ke sini. Nggak bisa ya? Nah. Lanjut. Bisa dong. Nah, gini. Mantap. Bangun kan? Mantap.
Isn't there more?
Stellar jet yang banyak. Apa nih? Bercahaya.
Look at all these.
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan. Those chips must...
Kayak film laga jadi dalam mimpi musuh juga menjatuhkan item ya.
Nah.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat.
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a...
That's quite a step. Not sure if it's enough.
Itu siapa?
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris' stage, not for this rundown shack. Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony, shining light into every corner of the dreamscape. Please.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine.
Fine.
If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go
Maksa.
anywhere else.
Just...
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with...
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Inilah yang kita tunggu. Dia pergi.
You're one of
kau.
Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no cut.
Apapun mungkin kamu bisa coba emosi yang berbeda. Oke. Kita atur dulu emosinya. Sedih, senang, marah. Coba sedih lah.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths, I'm too timid and shy. You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant. I know. She probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead.
Gee.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't get.
Belum pergi dia. Dia harus senang berarti. Bikin dia senang untuk dia cabut.
I've seen it. The crowd is going wide. I've seen that.
Dia jadi pergi dia.
She's still not leaving.
I just don't get.
Itu harus bikin dia marah ya. Nggak cabut-cabut soalnya. Bikin lu marah.
Those darn Irish jerks. They're the ones. I get it now. I can help clear the way for her. I can do. Well.
Cabut kah?
Talking to you has got me feeling a bit maybe I should. Here's the payment for the drinks. Please pass it on.
Amaki has left? That's good for her.
Ini Siobhan lebih seneng di tempat ini dibandingkan menjadi terkenal, teman-teman.
When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his...
Apa nih? Show off apa? Aku mendengar sesuatu. Oh iya benar.
Can this be used for mixing drinks? What should we exchange for it?
Kantong sampah. MC kita tuh ada kelainan.
You can't just throw trash.
Kita taruh senengnya sampah soalnya.
No
MC
way.
kita.
The words on the note are happiness is the dream.
Ada aja. Mana racikan lo?
That being said, Mixo, go ahead. Explore. Nice work. You found some interesting ingredients. Each drink has its own unique flavor.
Mana ya? Dream syrup. Nanti deh, kita kurang satu ya. Coba ini. Masih ada satu lagi.
Check out this bottle. Half an amber. Drinking this.
Siapa tahu belum ada rasa. Bukannya kita bisa minum apa saja yang di dalam mimpi.
That's true.
Did you find the bottle of syrup?
That.
Nah, dream syrup. Gue pengen nyoba dream syrup.
being said, so go ahead. Nice work. You found some each drink has its own.
Kau bikin dream syrup.
You won't find a sweeter drink anywhere in Penacony. And now that you've chosen the base, it's time to.
Oh, ada bahan pelengkapnya ya. Bahan pelengkapnya apa? Internal endurance. Coba
The
kita coba.
taste is not very intense. After those despicables sent me.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style?
Decoration, simbol Brohano, potongan lemon berbentuk koin.
A symbol of bravery and dauntlessness. May you. Well, it's done.
Jadi apa minuman kita? Wow.
Here's to you, dreamer, with this glass of a
Red.
premature burial. To bringing time to his.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors! They're way more sophisticated than Soul Glad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you.
Why?
The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Mikhail?
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name.
Oh iya
Do you
juga.
remember?
Mikhail.
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. Let's dig deeper into the case, and of course, All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words,
Tadi tahu
she's
Firefly.
a stowaway.
Ya beneran
She
seorang
managed to
penyelundup.
fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news. And the trickiest kind of, she simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality. As if she had
Setelah
never come to
ditusuk sama
Penacony at
cacing
all.
besar Alaska, si Firefly hilang tiba-tiba. Di badan fisiknya maupun di dunia mimpi nggak ketemu, teman-teman. Mungkin situasi ini masih jangan-jangan dia hantu.
That's impossible. The problem now is not that she's dead, but that it's as if she had never existed in the first place. Let me be frank. This case actually
Mana ini? Dia.
is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before. So, death does happen in Penacony.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone
Nyata ini bukan
would be
kejadian
naive.
pertama kali, teman-teman.
Death may occur in sweet
Sebelum
dreams.
Firefly masih
So
ada.
what? Such events are highly unlikely.
Tapi berhasil
and only
ditutupin
affect a
family.
tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
Mikhail, who is Mikhail?
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too.
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question,
Apa
why
kehidupan
does
tertidur?
life slumber?
That's
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
no, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family is considered the watchmaker an enemy
By the
for
way,
a long
teman-teman,
time.
ini
But
lukanya
the
kenapa
hounds haven't
mencurigakan
been able to track
sekali ya?
him down, as he seems to be living
Eh,
only
luka ini
in the
gede-gede lagi semua
characters
ini
and
lukanya.
stories he created.
Mencurigakan nih, Gallagher. Ya sengaja dikasih lihat gitu lukanya nih. Gue pernah ada luka nih, gede lagi lukanya. Dari gila banget. Halo bang, lagi main apa? Lagi main Honkai Star Rail ya. Dari gila banget. Selamat datang di live stream MD19. Semoga enjoy ya. Kita lanjut. Kita lagi story di Penacony ya, dimana kita lagi menginterogasi si Gallagher ini untuk mencari tahu kematian, penyebab kematian, dan tubuh fisiknya si Firefly itu ada di mana. Tapi dia
Let me
bilang
ask you a
tiba-tiba
question.
Firefly itu
Have you ever wondered
hilang aja
why
gitu,
the family
kayak
allowed
seolah-olah
the
nggak ada
watchmaker to
gitu.
send out such a
Nggak tahu kemana dia aja
ridiculous
juga
message to
nggak
the
tahu.
outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the watchmaker?
Oh, ternyata dia sendiri pengen tahu siapa itu watchmaker. Dari Luck, halo juga. Selamat datang di live stream MD19. Terima kasih udah mampir ya. Semoga betah di live stream MD19. Sekarang lanjutkan ini. Menginterogasi si Gallagher. Ternyata si Gallagher ini pengen tahu watchmaker itu siapa.
Because the watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all.
Dia
He's
adalah
the most
noda
shameful
kolektor yang paling
stain in the
memalukan dari
history
sejarah
of
Penacony.
Penacony.
Waduh.
And he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
Jadi diam-diam si Gallagher ini masuk sebagai anggota Bloodhound Family dan pengen cari tahu ternyata siapa itu watchmaker sebenarnya. Tapi apa hubungannya dengan
You don't
Mikhail?
get it? Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family,
Oh,
he's the watchmaker.
dia watchmakernya. Gitu toh. Nah, jangan ini Mikhail lagi.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, most popular entertainment.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library
Malah
or an
ke taman
The
hiburan.
culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place.
Dari Luck,
It's a
full
prison for the
Acheron
planet's
bang.
past.
Pengen full, cuma untuk sekarang belum ya. Karena apa? Karena MD19 sudah punya Mami Kafka dan Mami Black Swan serta Mami Ruanmei dan juga Locha atau Ho-Ho. Dimana tim itu sudah untuk sekarang ya masih OP. Masih OP di Forgotten Hall. MD19 juga memutuskan belum mau narik Acheron karena udah kelarin Forgotten Hall full star. Jadi udah kelar lah. Jadi MD19 mikir belum butuh untuk narik si Acheron sendiri. Kita sebutnya Acheron ya. Soalnya kalau pakai Inggrisnya susah. Acheron aja lah. Bagi kamu
You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void. The prolonged exposure to high
jadi ini
concentrations of
dulunya
memoria
ternyata penjara,
unique phenomenon.
penjara IPC.
The dreams of countless prisoners
Tapi malah jadi
intersected and
ini,
overlapped, and people started meeting each
sebuah
other in their dreams,
mimpi, tempat
living
untuk
lives that were
bermimpi
almost
indah.
identical to reality.
Orang keperluannya unik. Mimpi para tahanan nyata terhitung saling terjalin untuk waktu indih. Dan orang-orang mulai bertemu satu sama lain dalam mimpi mereka, menjalani kehidupan yang hampir identik dengan kenyataan.
But everything has a price.
Terbawa
Sweet dreams are no
oleh mimpi.
exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
Bro Hanu. Ya, jasa kemenangan orang asli.
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this,
jadi karakter yang diciptakan ini bukan cuma karangan doang, tapi emang orang di masa lalu, orang asli.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
Ya, tahun bermainnya bagus
they
banget.
just received a lockdown order,
Keren.
supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Why can't anyone go in?
Udah masuk aja lu. Tak, langsung masuk aja, kepo.
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down
Dari
suspects.
Nah, gua lantai 12 belum full star nih, sampai 11 doang yang ketiga. Boleh kasih saran build char gua, Bang? Untuk cari apa aja dari luck? Mungkin MD19 bisa kasih masukan seperti apa harusnya supaya bisa full star. Dari Riff Hyper Official CH. Halo juga Riff Hyper Official CH. Thank you sudah mampir. Semoga betah di live stream MD19. Sekarang MD19 lagi lanjutin story di Penacony yang terbaru ya teman-teman, dimana kita lagi mengunjungi taman bermain untuk melihat masa lalu dari Mikhail ya. Nah, tiba-tiba taman bermainnya rame gitu. Atau dari luck mungkin bisa drop ID-nya, ID Honkai Star Rail ya. Kita antar MD19 lihat seperti apa. Bagusnya kayak gimana, saran dari MD19 untuk kelarin lantai 12 full star. Kamu bisa meyakinkan mereka untuk kasih tahu kita lewat.
We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside.
Kita bicara di sini saja.
View here is great, right?
Supaya anggota family tidak curiga kalau kita lagi kepoin Mikhail,
including Clocky.
Dari Reviper Official CH, Bang, boleh saranin akaranku nggak F2P build? Oh ya, tarta apa liatin ya itunya ID-nya bentar ya. Masih story sebentar.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker. In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Astana?
Astana? Siapa lagi Astana?
Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools.
Ya, intinya
nameless,
yang MD19 tangkap dulunya ini Penacony itu penjara IPC. Tapi penjara ini diubah menjadi alam mimpi untuk tahanannya, supaya bisa merasakan mimpi indah lah di tahanan. Jadi nggak terpikirkan sakitnya atau nggak enaknya hidup di dunia nyata. Jadi diciptakanlah dunia mimpi. Malah si penciptanya Watchmaker ya, berarti ya penciptanya alam mimpi ini mengakibatkan mimpinya tumpang tindih lama-lama, yang bikin orang-orang tuh nggak bisa escape dari dunia mimpi. Nah, bikin gara-gara itu lama-lama dunianya Penacony ini mulai runtuh gara-gara ya itu mimpi yang tumpang tindih. Sekarang lagi ceritain Bro Hanu sama si Mikhail atau Watchmaker. Dari Rif,
Doesn't that
Special.
mean the watchmaker was around
Sehat,
for
terima kasih udah
several
subscribe ya.
centuries?
Welcome di MD19 Family. Semoga betah selalu ya. Terima kasih sekali lagi untuk subscribe-nya.
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the watchmaker when I met him. So maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now, Mr.
Nah, lo.
Officer?
Umur Anda
I'm
berapa?
13.
Hah? 13? Are you kidding me?
Not even close.
Anunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts
13
between major
tahun.
prison districts, the future of
13 tahun,
Faustana was
subur
uncertain.
amat.
It wasn't until the watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities.
Thus, he became known as the father of...
But didn't
Okay.
you say the watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion,
Oh, anak-anak ya.
rather one of his many children. But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, to
Mikhail.
Kale.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up.
Wow.
Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else. While they continue to praise the watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore Harmony to Penacony.
Okay.
But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog, the family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail,
Gitu. Ya. Itu kena begal Acheron juga kah? Bareng Duke Inferno bisa jadi.
I heard he died in obscurity.
Bisa
in a
jadi
place
ini
where no
teman-teman.
one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
Kita lihat aja ntar Gallagher ketemu si Acheron gimana ya.
We're truly sorry for what happened.
Apakah
This is
terjadi
not the
duel
end of the
besar?
story.
Kita lihat aja.
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
Kayak yang diam-diam warisi gelar watchmaker. Siapa nih?
Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the watchmaker's legacy.
Betul. Karena si Firefly juga lagi nyari watchmaker legacy atau warisan watchmaker.
We will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel.
Ya betul. Kalau gengnya datang ke Penacony, Annihilation gengnya datang, susah banget ya nama gengnya ya. Datang pasti, wah, langsung ribut. Tapi kan udah dihajar-hajar sama Acheron, dibegal, dihianatin.
I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening. Something just happened at the theme park.
13 tahun, teman-teman. Umurnya.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Iya.
Good luck to all of you.
Okay.
How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Penacony today and the Dream Seekers once hailed as pioneers several Amber eras ago.
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death.
Kan juga sih, dan ternyata family tidak semuanya bersatu.
Exactly.
Iya sih.
Gallagher
Mencar-mencar.
suggests that the real traitor is someone else.
Semuanya punya kepentingan
Probably
sendiri-sendiri.
within the Oak family. That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
You're really into Clocky, huh?
Speaking of which,
Itu kan
the
cuma karangan
Clocky
sih.
who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing.
Ya cuma bisa
It's a
dilihat
shame
MD
we've never met him
19.
since then.
Sama bisa dilihat MC-nya, kenapa ya?
Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a
Misha
message
juga
to
bisa lihat
Welt
ya. Ya
and see
Misha
how
juga
things
bisa
are
lihat.
going on
Udah
his
lama gak
end.
kelihatan nih Misha nih. Misha kan karakter, bukan karakter, iya karakter bintang 4 yang itu pelayan hotel. Udah lama gak kelihatan, kemana tuh Misha? Well, apa kabar Well? Gimana rencananya dengan Acheron? Apakah black hole-nya sudah terbentuk? Kayaknya enggak sih. Mereka kayaknya damai-damai aja. Di part yang lalu cuma diancam dikit lah sama Well. Tapi ya nggak sampai berantem juga. Nah, sudah pastikan kalau dia berpihak pada kita, jangan khawatir. Aku akan mengabari kalian kalau ada penemuan baru. Oke, thank you, Well. Loh. Kita kembali ke sudut pandang yang baru. Acheron.
They're just checking up on me.
Oke.
Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
Acheron ini datang ke Penacony nyari warisan Watchmaker juga. Lupa dah. Ya bener, lagi nyari warisan Watchmaker juga. Semuanya pokoknya yang datang ke sini mau nyari warisan Watchmaker, entah apa itu, nyari warisan Watchmaker. Firefly lah, dia lah. Terus habis itu kita juga ikutan kena masalah jadi kepo lah, warisan Watchmaker itu apalah. Semuanya pokoknya.
See if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
Weh, kita pakai dia. Wih. Punya karakternya tapi bisa pakai, lumayan. Oh ya, tadi mau lihat ID ya, sebentar ya. ID gimana ya, lupa. Oh ini nih. Ntar MD19 lihat dulu. Dari Rift Hyper dulu ya, yang tadi udah kasih ID-nya duluan. 800 772 253. Kita lihat dulu. Dia pengen dapat masukan tentang nihility. Nihility, sorry. Ini Acheron. F2P untuk sekarang kita lihat dulu. Nggak bisa dilihat sih ininya, harus pakai ini. Nah, efek hit rate nggak penting. 51 135 udah lumayan, tapi kalau bisa crit rate-nya crit rate 50. Sebetulnya bingung sih crit rate-nya di Honkai Star Rail tuh gimana, soalnya kadang ada yang crit rate-nya 70 tapi jarang keluar, terus ada yang crit rate-nya 50 tapi malah sering keluar. Aduh bingung sama crit rate-nya Honkai Star Rail tuh gimana, kayak gacha crit rate-nya. Makanya MD19 tuh agak bingung mau nyaranin crit rate tapi kayak gitu sistemnya. Mending crit damage-nya yang misalnya 150 gitu. Nah itu masih mending teman-teman. Mending crit damage-nya naikin 150 50 biarin aja, udah oke. Speed-nya 1 berarti 126 ya. Speed-nya mungkin kalau bisa 135 lah. Itu udah bagus. Tapi kalau untuk setahu MD19 Acheron tuh speed-nya nggak butuh banget kayaknya. Untuk speed nggak terlalu butuh. Apalagi kalau punya ini ya, punya sparkle. Tapi kalau nggak punya sparkle ya untuk F2P ya saraninnya naikin sampai 130 lah minimal. 130, bagusnya lagi 135 untuk speednya. Kalau punya bronya atau sparkle, speednya nggak terlalu penting sih untuk speed. Fokus ke yang lain aja. Tapi untuk sekarang sih udah oke ini. Tinggal diganti ininya aja. Kalau bisa sih full ini, full apa sih ini setnya namanya? Slicing Thunder. Nih. Full ini. Soalnya kalau nggak salah Slicing Thunder tuh naikin 4 piece-nya, naikin mana Kafka. Ini di 19 soalnya pakai Kafka. Oh, ini nih. Attack pengguna selama 20% selama 1 gila lumayan. Karena kan si siapa? Acheron nih fokus ke basic attack-nya. Gitu. Terus nextnya itu tadi untuk masukan dari Reviver official CH untuk Acheronnya tadi Lightcon-nya udah pakai itu aja udah bagus sih. Berarti pakai apa namanya itu ya, punyanya si Luka kalau nggak salah. Apa sih namanya? Lightcon-nya sama Lightcon-nya apa tadi ya? Oh ini nih. Lightcon-nya ini juga udah bagus karena apa? Karena bisa ngurangin defense. Itu juga udah bagus sih buat si ini Acheron. Jadi lebih sakit pukulannya. Itu juga udah bagus Lightcon-nya. Terus kemudian untuk dari luck sebentar ya. ID-nya 826 750 622. Tak cari dulu sebentar. Ada lagi komen dari luck, cuman Jingyu kayaknya yang nggak punya crit issue. Iya benar, Jingyu soalnya dia ngebuff pas berubah wujud ya. Ya berubah wujud pas bukan matanya sih, sarung matanya dibuka, critnya nambah drastis banget. Entah nambah berapa, MD19 juga lupa. Soalnya belum punya Jingyu. Makanya nanti Jingyu rerun MD19 tuh lebih mentingin Jingyu ketimbang Acheron atau Adventuri. Soalnya Adventuri jarang dipakai, MD19 jarang pakai karakter defense. Mending healer aja yang MD19 mau. Untuk ini tadi dia nanya lantai 12 ya. Lantai 12 tuh efeknya apa ya? Bentar ya, MD19 lihat dulu. Lupa soalnya pas muncul langsung MD19 kelarin sih. Nah. Oh, DOT. DOT. Makanya MD19 tuh pikir untuk apa namanya Forgotten Hall kali ini itu lebih ke DOT. Jadi Kafka tuh masih OP teman-teman, OP banget. Makanya ini kan ininya masih, kalau bisa sih ada Kafka nggak ya, coba bentar. Lak ada Kafka nggak? Kalau ada Kafka mending pakai Kafka aja. Buff DOT, iya bener DOT. Makanya DOT sekarang masih OP banget sih Kafka. Masih OP parah. Si Acheron masih belum muncul itu, belum keluar potensinya di MOC. Karena ya itu, sekarang masih metanya DOT. Makanya kalau pakai Kafka tuh enak banget di DOT. Kafkanya attack-nya berarti attack 4000 udah oke. Speednya 134 udah oke. Efek hit rate, ya aduh efek hit rate-nya kecil, sayang banget teman-teman. Kalau bisa efek hit rate-nya digedein ya untuk luck. Efek ininya crit damage sama crit rate sebetulnya nggak terlalu penting sih buat Kafka, karena Kafka tuh full attack sama efek hit rate dia mainnya. Untuk luck, gua main party di bawah make Acheron, itu tembus cuma di atas, agak seret kayak Kafka soalnya gue bisa. Oh, soalnya gue bisa bawa ke Acheron. Oh, gitu. Yang atas sama bawah lawannya apa ya? MD19 saja udah lupa lawannya apa. Bentar.
Do you want to enter the
Lawannya apa sih? Oh, lawannya si Sam. Iya, kalau MD19 timnya kayak gini. Yang kemarin buat lawan mereka berdua nih. Si Sam sama si Yang Ching. Karena dia ininya imaginary, jadi yang atas MD19 pakainya si ini. Si Daniel Daniel. Kalau yang bawah pakainya ya tim kayak gini. Ya pokoknya MD19 mikir ini, wah ini masih apa namanya? Masih buffnya masih buat ini nih, buat Kafka atau buat DOT. Makanya MD19 belum kepikiran buat narik Acheron untuk sekarang. Nggak tahu ya nanti ya. Mungkin kalau Riran tarik kali ya kalau lihat situasinya, wah ternyata emosinya sekarang mulai akhir-akhir ini misalnya naikin crit rate atau crit damage. Nah, mungkin MD19 narik buat si Acheron. Acheron crit rate-nya sebentar. Bentar ya. Loh, bener kan 826 mau 826 750 salah sorry 750 622. Crit rate agak susah sih dibilang kurang apa enggak. Crit rate-nya 52 tuh udah saran dari MD19. 52 sih udah cukup aja sih ya menurut MD19. Soalnya ini game bingung MD19 tuh crit rate-nya tuh kayak gimana sistemnya. Nggak jelas soalnya sistemnya. Oh, kayak Genshin ya. Genshin tuh jelas ya, lo kalau udah atas 70 semakin tinggi ya semakin keluar itu crit rate-nya. Kalau di sini nggak tahu ini crit rate-nya gimana. Makanya MD19 tuh lebih mentingin crit damage dulu lah daripada crit rate. Crit rate 50 aja udah seneng MD19 sebetulnya. 50 tuh udah seneng. Kalau crit damage bisa 200 atau saat di atas, pokoknya 100, di atas 150 aja itu baru bagus itu. Makanya mau nyaranin speednya juga udah oke 130. Seperti Acheron tuh kalau udah punya kayak bro-nya atau apa namanya si Sparkle itu udah oke buat si Acheron. Makanya MD19 tuh nggak berani nyaranin buat naikin crit rate. Itu karena apa ya? Karena itu tadi MD19 bilang bingung soalnya crit rate di sini tuh kayak gimana sistemnya. Mending crit damage saja sama speed lah udah. Aduh, pusing juga ini soalnya. Sekarang juga main attack sih. Tugasnya udah selesai. Ambil semua. Sekarang enak nih ada sistem ambil semua langsung tugasan kembali. Nggak kalau dulu kan harus satu-satu ntar ini satu-satu. Aduh, PR. Oh, sekarang enak nih ambil semua terus bisa kirim lagi semua. Susah juga kalau mau nentuin apa namanya crit damage crit rate di sini. Kenapa di atas sini dah? Oh, dan di sini burungnya tarik. Lu mau lari kemana? Oh enggak lari, langsung keluar. Nah, sana buru. Alfafa salat. 2 biar nggak bisa apa? Oh, harusnya 2 kayaknya biar gua bisa bawa buffer harmoni. Iya sih. 2-nya dia apa ya? Aduh, nggak bisa lihat lagi. Mau lihat 2 dia apa? Oh. Crit damage. Iya sih benar. Kurang 1. Oh gitu. Iya benar-benar. Tapi lumayan untuk invest ke E2 itu. Lumayan. Ada monster di depan.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency?
Ini di rumahnya ini Sunday.
Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate.
Just one moment.
Sedikit napasnya melemah dalam sekejap. Napasnya menjadi kenapa dia?
Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the
Mari
family.
izin minum teman-teman.
I
Sudah
can't
buka,
come
nggak
up with
sadar.
any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
MD 19 tahu ini. Wah, sing strut. Kelar.
The model in the sand pit.
Ada monster gede di depan.
Golden hour.
Nah iya nih rumahnya Sunday.
Maybe the heads of the family used that model for discussing the footprints here are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them.
Gue
Looks like
pasang.
outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Yoi, ya itu. Si Dr. Ratio sama Adventuri. Enak banget nih. Dar. Enak kayak Acheron ya ini. Buat nyelesain simulated universe tuh cepet banget. Mau pakai Acheron. Wah, invest Acheron full ya buat Mami Acheron. Ke E2 bagus. Kenapa gak pakai ininya? Acheron tuh enaknya ya untuk sekarang ya. Di simulated universe tuh enak banget Acheron asli. Bayangin teman-teman, tinggal pakai skillnya aja cepret. Kelar.
Well, there aren't any people in this mansion. They've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Bisa lawan dinosaurus.
Where it is. Just for oblivion.
Sing there. Apa kita pakai karakter kayak gini ya? Baru sadar ini semuanya. Frozen.
Name of Lanjut will forged in ice. Never falters.
Let's hope you find the answer.
Semoga oke ya untuk luck ya untuk E2-nya. Semangat. Karena E2-nya tuh bagus. Biar. Au, geli. Gua tebak tuh. Lu masuk ke genjutsu gua. Oh, makan nih genjutsu. Sap. Genjutsu. Biar. Lagi. Biar. Enak. Mirip Jinyu teman-teman. Si Acheron ini bisa masuk ke, tapi kalau Jinyu bukan masuk ke dunia lain sih. Jinyu kayak apa namanya berubah wujud aja. Oh dia bisa masuk ke dunia lain maksudnya. Aduh kepencet bukan ini. Yang di mau ngasih buff buat si malah.
Another journey begins.
Makan nih. Ya, sakit banget. Lagi.
I weep for the departed.
Sing. Dar kelar. Sakit.
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the others.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Don't know why. Buka. Mau ketemu Sunday kedua kalinya. Oke, Sunday lagi nggak di tempat deh.
No one here either.
Oh ya benar.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
Enak banget ya, supaya putih milikku menutupi kamu juga. Wah, mau masuk genjutsu kah? Genjutsu. Otak ini juga mengenjutsu. Banyak surat dari Robin. Bagaimana kabar belakangan ini? Oh, ini surat dari Robin untuk si Sunday ya. Wah, panjang ya. Semoga si P bersama dengan kita, adikmu Robin. Oh iya. Harus diperhatikan saat aku melakukan investigasi aku. Memahami tentang apa yang mengkhianat family. Oh, Robin tuh sebetulnya udah kasih surat. Dia mau menyelidiki seseorang. Oke.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice. And now...
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Surat apa lagi? Daftar korban kematian. Korban-korbannya sebelum si itu ya. Sebelum si Firefly. Meka, Weber. Oh, wah banyak ya. Mana Firefly? Chloe, Clarissa. Udah banyak ternyata yang ditutupin sama family. Dari Jokovan. Halo, apa kabar Jokovan? Semoga sehat selalu. Lagi ngapain bang? Lagi ngelanjutin storynya Penacony, dimana kita lagi bersama Welt. Kita pakai Acheron, di POV-nya Acheron, untuk menyelidiki kematian dari
information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims.
Robin, Firefly. Nah, pokoknya tentang kematian mereka semua lah. Siapa dalang di balik ini semua?
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's
dia tidak asing dengan kematian. Ya tadi dia bilang di note sebelumnya. Kita sama Welt nih. Welt mana? Welt? Kok ada suaranya? Weltnya mana? What you mean? Welt? Di atas kah? Welt hilang tiba-tiba, suaranya doang ada. Weltnya naik sini nggak bisa, lupa. Ada suara orang balik-balikin buku lagi. Mana, nggak ada. Weltnya hilang. Sudahlah, lanjut. Wah, light cone. Apa jangan-jangan ini light cone-nya Robin ya? Karena menurut leak, Robin jadi playable karakter.
According to Robin's interview, despite having
apa ini mungkin Sunday punya light cone? Malah kita lihat aja nanti.
Was a pretend show she put on with her brother.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out.
Oke. Apa ini? Catatan lagi untuk Sunday. Aku sudah alfalfa. Aku sudah mengetahui sekarang Penacony berada dalam situasi khusus. Jangan biarkan dendam pribadi membutakan kedua matamu. Oh, ini setelah kematian si Robin tuh si alfalfa berusaha menenangkan ya. Tamu terhormat masyarakat sudah tidak sabar menantikan. Seandainya tidak mengenai masalah Robin, masih ada waktu untuk selesai nanti. atas orang untuk membantu musuhmu menghormat situa Oti.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Oti is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal.
Oh gitu.
One thing's for sure.
Jadi lebih mentingin
There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and
acaranya
everybody
daripada
has their own
kematian.
agenda.
Jahat juga nih family. Pantas Santai ngamuk. Pada family terhormat, semua tersangka di kematian sedikit simpulan akan berikut lampiran. Oh ini tiap ini ya. Mau tersangka yang berhubungan. Oh. Oke. Banyak ya. Total 52 tersangka dan daftar catatan Sunday. Mungkin ada kesamaan aku. Udah punya simpulannya. Apa
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing...
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait.
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
Ya iyalah jelas.
That's all for now. Nothing
Belum
more
muncul lagi, Bang.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And Acheron? The
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can...
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy
kan
Ranger.
sama Sunday.
As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery,
Bisik-bisik emang
I'm
kedengeran
getting
gitu.
close to it.
Si Acheron ini aneh-aneh aja.
That the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous.
Harus hati-hati sama Venturi karena si Sade udah tahu Venturi itu udah nipu.
He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's... While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arrive.
Oke, thank you masukannya. Kita balik lagi ke Venturi. Setelah Acheron sama masuk ke masuk ya benar masuk ke kediamannya Sunday dan bertemu dengan Sunday.
The suspect has been arrested. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Avgin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the...
Duh, siapa dia? Oh, ini Syarat Venturi. Sama siapa ini?
What pretty eyes.
Jet.
Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
Langsung menjual
You
ya.
don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master.
Waduh.
Yet,
Ternyata
you went and killed that man anyway.
Ternyata yang orang yang beli ya. I'm sorry ya, ini karena konteksnya dia menjadi budak Syarat Venturi ya, dia membeli Syarat Venturi untuk menjadi budaknya dan ternyata dihabisin.
No lawyer has the audacity to defend you.
Ini kayaknya siapa ini?
You
Hakim
ought to
kah?
represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do
Kayaknya ini
you
hakim
want,
dia.
then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
Waduh.
It can't be that simple, can
It is that simple. 30 tonbas.
Oh
The
iya.
remainder of my
Kan dia taruhan
market value.
sama
30 tonbas.
tuannya. Kalau dia berhasil lolos dapat 30 tambah. Dan ternyata dia berhasil keluar, sekalian habisin
With
tuannya.
this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf. You're wrong. 30 tonbas. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want,
Bahkan yang tidak kamu
even
inginkan.
what you don't want.
Itu juga.
Kakavasha.
Kakashafa.
A good name, but
Kakavasha.
unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go.
Kira
Pick the
direkrut ya.
clothes you like, then choose your desired identity.
Oh ya bener. Akhirnya
And then-
direkrut nggak di penjara.
Use them well, child. May your plans never suffer failure.
Dia mengubah identitasnya.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never
Tidak pernah
lost.
kalah. Keren.
Is it because Gayathra blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now.
Nah, mencapai kesuksesan. Then what?
What then?
What then? Then what?
Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious game? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or never to return? I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas, lowly gambler.
Apalagi nih? Oh, sadar lagi dia.
What?
Waduh, gambarannya dia.
Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane? Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea? Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony. The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk.
Dari hati ke hati dengan dirinya sendiri.
What exactly are you?
Exactly are you?
Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future.
Waduh.
First I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's emanator next?
Dia akan jadi emanator harmoni.
Why are there no guests here? What's that featherhead doing?
Bocil di depan.
Just a Pepeshi? No. A child.
Apa baris di sini tiga-tigaan? Lucu amat ini juga lagi. Belum sempat gua ledakin.
Hey kid.
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
Wah, adventuri kecil.
Impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck. Mister, you have pretty eyes too.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister.
Mirip adventuri kecil.
And Mama Funga.
Ada yang lari tuh.
No,
Bocil.
It can't.
Kejar.
There aren't any Avgens left.
Tidak ada Avgens yang tersisa. Siapa dia? Avgens-nya kan sudah sudah habis ya. Kita ganti karakter dulu dong. Terus kayak gini timnya. Harus ada damage dealernya. Nih nggak usah lah. Ganti dia.
Little lady.
Terus ini ganti mana Ruanmei mana sih? Oh ini. Nah udah lanjut.
Sound
Lagi halu nih kayaknya adventuri. Nggak halu apa asli tuh? Alarm. Bisa ada alarm.
Stand still.
You'll face this then.
Door. Room.
Destiny is.
Hedge your bet.
Kelar.
Those eyes.
Kabar?
And Mama Funga.
Mama Fangga. Kita benerin ini dulu ya, Mama Fangga. Oh, bentar. Nah. Sini. Nah. Oke. Bangunkan. Lumayan 20. Stellar jet. Ada suara burung. Oh ini. Pindah-pindah. Woi. Buruan malah pindah-pindah. Selamat datang di Taman Jam. Gue dapat pizza.
Wait for me. Only on Penacony, am I right?
What are you still doing here?
Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to. However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the drink served is so alluring. Which is why, once you step into the hotel, you remove your high hat and beg everyone you come across for help. Like a hyena scavenging for scraps in the desert. Because you know that opportunity.
Aduh, kita harus turunin ego, terus memohon pada orang-orang yang di dalam.
When you put it like that, even ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds pleasant.
Well, you know how rare it is for me to give you the straight dope. So it's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. The conspiracies. Oh, when everyone thinks this way, who would even suspect that it was another trap you've meticulously devised? Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler. Uptight, overcautious, massive inferiority complex.
Tepat kalah.
They only see your big bag.
Si Adventure egonya tinggi banget soalnya.
House, the straight flush. They don't know the other hand is below the table. It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you in.
Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool your.
Of course. I know you all too well. But it's strange. Why did you decline that invitation?
Elation.
You had the chance to embrace elation. Was that not what you most wanted? But you chose for the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have anything in common with the preservation?
Oh, I thought you knew. Didn't you say you had? We're done. Either stop talking or disappear from my.
That's fine. But who exactly is about to disappear here?
Waduh.
Well, it's not going to be me anyway.
Asik. Buka. Bocil. Setelah bercatatan tangisan penjara istana dan petir. What? Cumin. Bocil, jangan lari bocil.
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
Ih, malah cabut dia. Aktifkan. Aktifkan. Putar. Aktifkan. Putar. Aktifkan. Putar, mantap. Pantul. Jangan kabur lu bocil. Banyak lagi. Jadi lu mau nyari orang tua lu apa mau main petak umpet sih? Aneh juga nih bocil. Hai.
Grace and elegance. Eternal.
Ill tidings manifest.
Hedge your bets.
Lar.
Grace and elegance.
Stand still.
Stand still.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Panas. Jadi.
It's my turn to hide now. I bet you guys can't find me.
But you guys can't find me. Lu ngapain nih tuh? Udah jam rusak. Hai. Oh, lihat gua tadi. Nih.
Grace and elegance.
Ill fate descend.
Sure, I'll play along.
Stand still.
Ganggu saja.
Another precious memory to hold on to.
Nerin dulu. Gebrak lewat, males. Ini lagi, mampir lagi teman-teman. Alah, kelarin aja. Ini mana sih? Kamu muter kan? Oh bisa. Kehalang. Oh, bisa sih. Loh, bisa harusnya. Nah. Ini baliknya kayak gini. Nah, oke. Itu lagi berarti. Sana. Ini nah. Oke. Harus mampir lagi, jadi kita selesain dulu. Lanjut. Mana lu bocil? Burung lagi di sini. Tarik. Burung penerang. Pantas masuk ke lampu. Lagi TV. Oh, dengar sesuatu di sini. Lagi nih.
When Mama said goodbye that day, how many catechins were like jackals hot on your heels? I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles. You had to hide right under the noses of those savages. It wasn't ruined. I've always kept it. Come on. It's a rag. Not like you can ever wear it. Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit. I've never changed. On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting.
Okay.
That child. Could he be in here?
Bisa jadi. Ada kotak. Kotak dulu dong. Ya apa? Oh, monster. Lagi kah? Oh, ada dong. Jaga sama mangke.
Does that hurt?
Dirty tricks.
Just in time. Some value, I suppose, existence is unity. every petal, all will be swept away by the
Kelarin
wind.
aja, pakai semua ulti biar cepet selesai.
Good time to say bye. Boom.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
What do you want to know? Il fate descends.
Spend freely.
Tuh. Atau duit.
Sure, I'll play along.
Ya, sadar lagi dong. Bangun nggak bangun, bangun nggak bangun. Tidur lagi nih. Keras ya?
Stand still.
Apa yang tadi pakai keras banget? Tidak kena. Wah, makan tuh mantul-mantul. Oh, Adventure itu shieldnya bisa mantul ya, baru tahu yang di 19. Dapat baju jelek. Lumayan stellar jetnya. Lagi nih. Perlu diperbaiki lagi. Perbaiki dulu lah. Malas mampirnya teman-teman. Oke, ini kosong jalannya. Bisa ke sini bisa. Wah, jauh. Jalan gimana ya? Ini. Waduh. Likuk-likuk. Apa selar jet? Karena lu bocil. Santai amat gua lewatnya. Lawan dulu nggak sih? Lawan dong. Mengganggu perjalanan.
May as well kill them all. Grace and elegant, eternal.
Destiny.
Relax. Hedge your bets.
There's more to life. Stand still.
Destiny is apparent.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Kalah juga. Easy nih. Asik.
The human body.
That child. Could he be in here?
Ada yang di dalam situ. Gimana cara itu? Nembak. Nggak bisa lagi. Mana loh? Yang dulu hidup sekarang apa tadi? Oh, ada balon. Nah, dalam sini nih apa tuh? Jatuh. Ini topaz ya?
Topaz.
Katanya topaz, kenapa jatuh?
Does your cornerstone wrench out of your heart, son? I was merely curious why it was. Maybe that winged guy put it here to taunt you, just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a death rattle.
Ya, jadi taruh Sunday buat apa kayak ngejek lah kalau dia sedang diambang kematian.
The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipon's body. I've got to give it to you. I've heard a lot of baloney, but that lie deserves a prize for sheer nerve. If you were just a little bit smarter, the jig would have been up right there. This is just bait. Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say, that doctor's acting was superb. Or maybe he wasn't acting at all.
Waduh.
All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but not so much that he gets suspicious.
Tidak menyadari ada yang tidak
Why you
beres.
had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose, to prevent the other party from suspecting anything. The intel you gave to Ratio was all true. He spoke the same to Sunday.
Jadi tuh si Venturi itu sengaja ngasih tahu si Dr. Ratio rencananya apa supaya si Dr. Ratio juga cepuin ke apa namanya Sunday. Nah, Sunday ngasih imbalan berupa penelitian tentang Stellaron ke Dr. Ratio, tapi Dr. Ratio tuh nggak sadar itu sebetulnya si Adventure itu sengaja membocorkan rahasianya. Kayaknya sih gitu. Ada batu landasan ketiga. Batunya siapa tapi? You're me. And I.
The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. Really? You can't even fool yourself. You just got lucky this time. This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Smooth.
Wih, ternyata bukan batunya dia.
Tell me. What's its name? Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem.
Apa sih bola ganggu patul tuh?
It's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is
Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Oh, looks like Jade can be substituted for Aventurine, too. Sauce for the goose.
Jade.
Aventurine, topaz, jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly penny, offered their everything. Oh, you're even more united than the family.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. All or nothing. But will it be the former
tidak sama sekali.
or the latter? We'll find out soon enough.
So, where's the real Aventurine stone? Take it.
Suddenly you don't know where it is?
I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
Mana batunya?
As you wish,
Batu Adventure.
They never went
Oh,
anywhere.
ini ya.
They're right where they belong.
Mirip ya kayak tadi warnanya. Mereka tidak pernah kemana-mana, mereka ke tempat seharusnya.
Piled up with these cheap baubles.
You smashed the Aventurine stone before you left? Oh, just look at it.
Pantes nggak ketahuan, batunya dihancurin sendiri.
Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back. This thing is far more precious than your life. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clipoth's body. You think the IPC will let you get off scot-free?
Aduh, gawat juga. Emang
Well,
gambler
Diamond has
sekali
always
ini.
been all about results. As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means.
Marka metode menghancurkan batu dia sendiri.
How else
Keren.
would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used.
Bisa dipakai
Its
walaupun
effect may
hancur.
be greatly diminished, but
Kontrasnya
it's
tapi
enough for me.
gitu.
Really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction?
Ya namanya juga
Do you
gambler.
truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards?
High risk, high return, teman-teman.
You'd be so loyal to the IPC.
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony.
Terus tuh harmoni bisa lihat kita ngoceh nggak sih sama si bayangan kita? Kalau bisa kawat juga. Jangan-jangan harmoni masa bodoh ya? Jadi ya udahlah. Lagian udah 17 jam juga, dibiarin aja karena tulis. Ini nggak diperhatiin. Sama saya harmoni mungkin, tapi nggak tahu. Akhirnya tadi kita ngobrol harmoni kayak nggak peduli gitu.
The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony.
Apa jangan-jangan diri kita itu si harmoni? Membingungkan juga. Bocil.
Hello. We meet again.
Yes. We meet again. Did you find your mother and father?
Of course. Big sis is there too. The four of us were just playing hide. I'm so happy. On our way here, Papa
I think you mean Phil.
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together. And they put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together, turning us into one big fam. You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad.
Apa mau ngapain? Apa ini? Menarik. Oh. Syuting film ya. Oh, hindarinya gitu. Wih. Atas bawah. Halo. Naik lagi. Kacang. Oh, bonus point nih kayaknya. Kacang banget. Ya, karena seru juga nih. Ini gamenya. Wih, finish. Skor tertinggi. Wah, dapat Syarat Gacha lagi. Lumayan.
How's that? Not a bad score, eh?
Hilang.
Boring.
Mana dia? Air mati. Bocil. Lari-lari. Kejar sana, kejar sini.
Why aren't you talking?
You've piqued my interest. I'll admit that there are still aspects of you that I don't completely.
Oh, you sound sincere this time.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. And I have precious few of those. Moving on. See that maze over there? I'll know everything about you before you. Our quaint journey through this amusement park still isn't over. And I wouldn't mind stretching this out and...
Balik lagi nih. Balik lagi. Oh enggak sih, kayaknya beda jalan nih. Aktifkan, ini matikan dulu. Putar. Aktifkan. Oh bisa? Bisa sih. Oh, harus kayak gini.
Yeah. Place. It's so tall. Even taller than the tallest rocks in the desert.
Tidak ada air.
There's so many flowers here. Big sis, this one's for you.
Hanya jalan berkerikil. Labirin. Taman labirin nih. Kotak penting kotak. Gua dengar suara burung. Bentar. Mana? Oh, di atas ini. Oke. Bye-bye. Waduh. Ribet banget nih.
A dead end?
Rantai. Rantainya dia.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hint? These are manacles on you. That man
Pria yang
gave you your first
pekerjaan.
job. You made your first pot of gold. I remember it. You wrapped that iron chain around your fist, for that is the only tool you could find. Then, in that maze...
Shut up!
Oh, you don't wish to face your past?
Sedang menguak masa lalunya si Adventure ini. Biasanya ya teman-teman, kalau lagi diambang kematian ya rata-rata mengingat masa lalu. Itu yang di 19 denger ya.
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
That's right. You love the thrill of danger, but you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiments. Even in this beautiful dream, in your hands, those who follow you could have become joker cards. They're far more useful that way. It's not like this is the only place the family ever cut corners. You could have had tons of action if you weren't so all or nothing. All it takes is a meager sacrifice. I bet Opal would have resolved this without a fuss. A pity you're not him. Well, you wouldn't be in this state if you could just get with the program. And why couldn't...
Those techniques you mentioned are highly efficient, but it's not that I don't know about them. It's more like I couldn't care less. What fun is it if the fight isn't
fair? You assume your opponents would fight fair in the first place. The odds are obviously not in your favor, so how are you just breezing by? But did that masked fool's...
Well, she gave me an answer that could turn everything.
You mean it could make all the cards on the table just...
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Maybe. Mana lagi nih? Tinggalkan labirin. Oh, tinggalkan labirin. Mana jalan keluar ya? Ada sesuatu. Apa lagi nih?
Your expression right now is hard to put into words. The lucky charm Mama left you is made from gold. Why did you never consider selling it? You obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way. Looking back, that was the better choice.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky charm. There won't ever be a 3rd piece.
Gitu.
That's what you always say, but
Yang kalung kan dijual ke suku apa gitu, tapi dia berhasil nyuri, ambil balik lagi.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. You must remember what Big Sis told you. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and the words still ring in your ears, don't they? You're a good kid, so you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments of life were. How the piercing laughter behind you felt like it was drilling. Tisk, tisk.
Enough! Do you not have anything?
Oh, shut me down like a champ! Well, I guess when it comes to mind games, this isn't exact. I think I finally get you. And woo! You are, in the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. Well, you stuck to that start to finish. Think about it. There's a Stellaron in play, the fabulous Robin loses her voice, 2 unsolved murders, cryptic messages from a masked fool, and a chance to go head-to-head with Sunday himself. And the only thing to pique your interest is death. But whose exactly?
We'll know when the dice fall.
All right then. Reserve a seat for me in the audience. I'm curious to see just how capable you are. Still, you know, if you could start over, would you still want to be the child who received Gayathra's?
Jika dia terlahir kembali, apakah dia akan kembali menjadi anak dari Gayatra?
Am I the one about to disappear?
Aku akan segera menghilang. Sedih sekali.
Finally, made it out of this place.
Going home? But I don't want to go back.
Waduh, banyak amat. Apa ini? Aktifkan, no, putar nggak bisa. Aktifkan, what? Aktifkan, aduh nggak bisa, ini kemana, pusing. Reset. Ini di sini nggak bisa diputar ya, di sini. Aktifkan. Tapi kalau di sini coba, nah, bukan. Ini putar, bisa nggak? Putar juga nggak kemana-mana. Sini doang. Iya. Oke, aktifkan, putar. Nggak bisa juga. Harus ke sini kan? Bisa dayanya. Bener kan ke sini kan? Coba bentar. Bener kan? Iya bener. Ini juga nih, bentar ya teman-teman. Matikan. Oh, bisa ke sini doang. Wah, bingung. Membingungkan nih. Ada ininya, ada petunjuk satupun. Sini. Jangan ini bisa lagi. Dulu. Nah, gini. Mantap. Nah, puyeng teman-teman. Apalagi nih? Atakin lagi. Oh, banyak lagi puzzle deh. Buat kotak demi kotak apa yang enggak coba. Dari sini kah? Bukan. Oh, udah lapar nih teman-teman. Jadi susah mikirnya. Taruh sini, ini pasti di sini. Bukan. Di sini. Jendela. Iya kayak gini harusnya. Mau pasang di mana ini? Ini kah? Bukan. Nah. Puyang, lapar puyang lagi. Nah, di sini. Balik kah? Ini kah? Mantap. Apa yang ditarik? Oh, ini ada yang bisa ditarik. Burung sutradara lagi. Oh, bener dong. Burung sutradara. Malah asal debak doang itu teman-teman. Tap. Kotak. Kalau ada batu. Forward. Ada lagi nih. Ada suara cahaya. Kotak. Oh ya. Rohanu. Harus main Rohanu ya. Ya sudah teman-teman, MD19 sudah lapar. Kita lanjutin aja ini karena teka-teki ya. Bikin menguras otak dan menguras perut, jadinya lapar. MD19 kita akan akhiri live stream kali ini, dimana kita sebagai adventuri sedang bisa dibilang nih kayak limbo. Ini kayak batas ambang kematian sama kehidupan, mana kita sedang menjelajahi masa lalu kita, ditemani sama diri kita sendiri di masa depan yang ngakunya sih gitu. Ya ini seperti limbo lah. Nah, kita jalanin apakah kita berhasil keluar dari limbo ini dan mengungkap siapa pembunuh sebenarnya ya. Selesain dari quest dari si Sunday, terus kita mungkin dengan kita bisa nyelesain quest dari Sunday kita bisa diampuni mungkin, entahlah, ntar kita akan lihat kelanjutannya di cerita Renakoni selanjutnya di live stream MD19 selanjutnya pastinya ya teman-teman. Terima kasih bagi teman-teman yang sudah meninggalkan like, comment, share, dan subscribe pastinya, lalu nyalakan lonceng notifikasi ya. Bagi teman-teman yang belum subscribe, langsung subscribe dan nyalakan lonceng notifikasi ya. Dan kita akan akhiri live stream kali ini. Terima kasih bagi teman-teman yang udah komen dari 24GR, terus si IN Permi, terus dari Gila Banget, dari Luck, dari Reviver Official CH, dan dari Jokovan ya. Terima kasih sudah komen. Thank you for your comment, karena ada orang barat ya yang komen. Jadi MD19 say thank you for your comment ya. For 24GR sama CIN Permi, mungkin itu orang bule ya teman-teman, bule. Thank you for your comment. Dan teman-teman yang lainnya juga seperti Riff, Hyper, Luck, dan Jokovan ya sudah meninggalkan komen. Tangan akhiri, terima kasih dan see ya. Lapar teman-teman. Aduh, tak-taknya bikin lapar. Ini mic-nya sengaja ya, bukan rusak ya. Sengaja dibikin green screen, jadi kayak menghilang gitu. Sok ngide sih emangnya. Nah, kita makan dulu teman-teman. Teman-teman juga jangan lupa makan ya, oke? Semoga lancar puasanya sampai lebaran. Oke? Bye-bye.